Shulam turns to his sister. He says, I don't want food. I don't want medicine. There's one thing that I need. Sam Weisblatt was celebrating Hanukkah in the little way that he knew, some blow-up toys and a little electric menorah in the window. Suddenly there's a knock on the door and there's 3 Oorah volunteers and say, Sam, would you like to learn more about Yiddishkeit? And Sam was very interested. And slowly but surely, Sam gets himself a Torah mate. Sam starts coming every Tuesday night to the Torah spot. Matzah Shabbosim, his children are going to Chill Zone. His children join the camp in the zone every summer. And Sam is joining Oorah for their Shabbosim, for the Yomim Tovim, and growing in his Ruchnius, steadily greater and greater and closer to Hashem. A couple of years later, Sam comes down with a terrible, terrible illness. And one of the Oorah volunteers comes to visit him. And during the visit, he notices there's a pair of old tefillin sitting on the side. He says, Sam, what are those tefillin all about? And Sam says,
it's a treasure. It's something that is so dear to my heart.
Museums would pay millions of dollars for it. I would never give it away. Those are my father's tefillin that he wore every single day in Bergen Belsen. The Oorah volunteer says, really? Can you tell me the story? And Sam tells him the whole entire story, how his father's name was Shulam Weisblatt, growing up in Poland, when the Nazis came and took him to Bergen Belsen. Meanwhile, his sister was connected with the Polish underground, and she was walking around dressed up like a nun, and she became friends with a high-ranking Nazi officer. And she told the officer, I have some dealings with a Jew, Shulam Weisblatt. Can you track him down? And the Nazi officer says, sure, no problem. And he sets up a meeting between Shulam's sister, who's dressed up like a nun, and Shulam in Bergen Belsen. And Shulam's sister turns to him and says, Shulam, is there anything I can bring you? Do you need food? Do you need medicine? Whatever you need, please tell me. And Shulam turns to his sister and he says, I don't want food. I don't want medicine. I want one thing. Bring me my tefillin. I need to stay connected to Hashem. I need to know that Hashem is connected to me. Please, don't bring me anything else. Bring me my tefillin. After she smuggled in the tefillin under her nun's clothing, every single day at the risk of his life, not knowing when the Nazis would come, he put on his tefillin with mesorah nefesh mamash. And any day they could find him and catch him, but he made sure to stay connected with his tefillin. And Sam turns to the Oorah volunteer and he says, I would never give these tefillin away. Oorah volunteer is listening to the story. He says, Sam, that is such a powerful story. You know, we have so many people in Oorah that need some inspiration. They're wondering, should I start putting on tefillin? Could I start putting on tefillin? Could I do my next step in mitzvah observance? Is there any way we can get that story into Oorah? And Sam says, yes, I want to donate those tefillin.
For Oorah, that does so much for so many Jews, absolutely. I'd be very happy for Oorah to display it so those tefillin can be kept for not 10,000 years, amen.
I want them to be in the lobby of the zone camps, that people should walk by and look at those tefillin and hear the story and say, if Shulam Weisblatt could do it in Bergen Belsen, I could do it here. I could put on tefillin. I could take on my next mitzvah. I want my tefillin to go to help others, to bring others closer and closer to Hashem. I keep that connection every single day with Hashem. Today, that pure tefillin is proudly displayed in the lobby of the zone, where thousands of people a year are passing by. Children in camp, families from the Shabbatons, everybody is coming by and looking at the tefillin and hearing the story of Shulam Weisblatt's tefillin.